Guys, when I say I was getting mad annoyed having to delete, but man, I'm one of the ones that they gonna have heavy contention. Yo, it was so serious. Like, I was so full of myself when I first was getting involved in my Bible that I really thought I was like, when they was talking about the two witnesses, I really felt like it was symbolic, like actual two witnesses, or it was in the sense of a bunch of witnesses that count as two, that they witnessing what's going on with the world, and they're going to be the speakers, they're going to be the prophets, they're going to be the, just the upbringing. But say you even think that you are one of the two, and then you think of just your personality. I'm not I don't want to say I'm aggressive, but I've always was okay with speaking out. I didn't have a problem. Whether I don't count myself as like a outgoing per se person, though I can be, but I'll speak out when it's something that irritates my morals. So I picked this up about me, like the job that they had to let me go because I was like, you stealing from all of us, which they really was, and we was the ones that reopened the store. Like, y'all not gonna do us like that. All this damn dedication we gave y'all. So I spoke about that, and that really pissed them off because they ain't get rid of the other people and stuff that was doing the same. When I was at the hospital, staying at the hospital at one point, and they was treating the lady, I spoke up on that, and then made them give a little bit of animosity toward me. So I just, I just was kind of always this way. Like, I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna say I speak up just all willy nilly. But if you come for what I care about, or you come for my morals, it is what it is. Even when say I was getting help from welfare. And they know how they tell you to go to the job center things in the morning, the typical thing. And we was in a classroom, and I don't know how the topic came up. Say we was talking about politics, Trump. He gonna say you can't speak about God here, but they was okay with talking about Trump. I said, I don't even know if I really want y'all like help. Like, I don't need y'all services then. You're not gonna disrespect my creator like that in a sense. Okay, fine. You don't feel that connected to him to want to just respect him enough in that sense. Now I know that we disrespectful with sinners or whatever the case may be. If we'll look at that. If you don't wait, hold on. If you don't feel that he's worthy at least to respect that he does exist, that's on you. But you're not gonna tell me I can't speak on him. So, and another guy was speaking. Oh no, that's what happened. I would be the type that would speak up for somebody else too, before I speak up for myself sometimes. I've noticed that too. That I'm like, yo, the guy, I don't, and the funny thing is he was Muslim, I think. Or he might have been. I don't know, the vibes he gave off. So it wasn't even about, okay, I believe in Jesus Christ and you believe in Allah, you know what I mean? But it was a matter of, okay, I have a belief, but he was more so referencing God in sense. I have a belief and you telling me I can't speak. And he's saying it to me too. So I said, oh nah, this guy is tripping. And I'm not going to go in the field of like, oh, I'm not against gays, but I really know he was that. So I'm like, okay, I don't know, maybe because you down, like we all have our sins, but you heavy in what you doing that you really definitely don't want to discuss God. I understand. But there's some that actually are gay and they still speak on Father. So he just maybe just be fully like a seed of Satan. I don't know. Like maybe he really like, because you would talk about Trump, but you don't want to talk about God. Like, get out my face. So I picked up on that too, in the sense that people be just mad tight when you talk about God or Jesus. Like, why you mad? Why you so mad? Oh, they mad when you talking about truth. Like, if it don't apply to you, I keep saying, why are you so mad? So, okay, yeah, maybe we point our cameras, but don't y'all do that all the time? And y'all look at us like we should just be okay with it. Like, we should just go about our day. Like, just don't even dare speak on it. Just take the abuse silently. So, I mean, come on. This is how I know, like, even when we at our lowest points, well, I got mad loud. When we at our lowest points or when we feel in a certain way. Yeah, let me make my tea. I don't feel like, in a sense. I just need y'all to see that. Please remember that. Psalm 23. But when we at our lowest points, we still don't want to move a certain way. So it's just like, I just be looking like, if and when we at lowest, we still like dealing with it. Like, some have given up, and yeah, there's times, and even we can be self-abusing in a sense in our own right. Or some of us may be drinkers, some of us may be smokers, some of us may have mental illness, and like everybody have their own their own view on what that means. That could be, some people would say, when I agree too, that it is demons. But I don't know if per se, and some people say it's just a disorder, like it's just certain things that's in your DNA or your chemical imbalance, or if you balance or not, is in that sense. So I think it's more so demonic, guys. I can't tell you what to feel. I'm not gonna say I don't think we can per se be possessed, but I do feel a lot of us go through influence and oppression. So hold on, I really feel like they're trying to mess with my mind now. But yeah, the only thing I want to say is just prepare yourselves, guys, because in reference whether you believe in God or not, you have to really just, I'm gonna continuously say this, that it's coming in, it's turning on us. And I told you, we just the testes, we the dummies that they using, but it's gonna be for everybody. So that's why I be really frustrated with them. Like, y'all mad eager to do this, and they gonna get y'all too. I don't get it, and they can really convince themselves that they're not, because whatever connections or whatever oath or whatever vibes, or they could think that, like, whatever group they in or whatever hidden stuff, whatever demonic knowledge or even magic they involving themselves in, and they think that they're not going to get no judgment, or they think that they're not going to go through stuff. That's their own delusion. You might as well say. And it's not even about threatening. You know how when you can secretly be cursing somebody or threatening, when people like, oh, it's gonna come back to you. I don't know if Father count that as a threat. He even said that he's gonna recompense, and it's not even a matter of, oh, I truly think he were referring to those that are on a sense righteous, but I really feel he's gonna recompense all kind of evil in a sense. Like, you shouldn't just have been getting down like that, doing all of this. But yeah, if you engaging in witchcraft, and yeah, I really do feel like people that's involved in human trafficking, high level, low level, yeah, you're gonna get a certain kind of judgment. It's not even about me trying to curse you or me threatening you. It's just facts. Like, and then with us, whatever we involved and didn't want to speak about people that used to be, and then they decided they don't want to. Okay, maybe he might let you slide, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like once you in, you ain't really come out. Like, they gave you permission to say something, but you ain't, nah. They not letting you just go and like leave. Especially if you got their secrets and information. Absolutely not. You ain't coming out. So those that they say, oh, I commend them for sharing with us, because if they did and now you got your tongue cut out, or you got all kind of stuff that's going to happen to you because you made a choice to look out for your brothers, which Father basically said that's a friend, one that would die for his friend. That's true in a sense, love. So maybe they got tired of the treasures, or they got tired of being a robot, or they got tired of engaging and stuff. They said, okay, even if I got an issue with them, I don't want to take it to that level. That's not my choice whether a person lives or dies. That's not my choice whether a person enjoy life or not. So who am I to try to do that and snatch that from them? Maybe they said, okay, we don't want to get down like that. I don't want to be a snake no more. So they actually made that choice. I feel like it's few. And if they do, I feel like you really didn't get out. Like, they allowed it if somehow, but they still going to torture them, and they still going to do stuff. They still going to torture them. Gosh, I was trying to grab it all with this TV hot, yo. They still going to torture them, and they still going to do stuff. So they not out. They not letting them just, like, when I say if you can get out, that means you can go on with your life and actually have a good life. They're not going to let that happen with those people that actually was a part of it, and then they decided to be helpful toward us. No. Nah. Something's happening with them. It sucks. But guys, yeah, we got to accept it that I truly think it's going to be my whole damn neighborhood. Like, who knows? They'll be the ones. Like, if I really, 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 like, say I stay in this area and it escalate to, like, how it was the movies when... Well, I already accepted that my intermediate is going to throw me under. Like, I had dreams. I done had visions. I'm just, like, too much. Like, yeah. Anything else I need to get out of here? Let me make sure. You coming in the room, booby, or you staying? Oh, let me put a paper towel. Nah. But I already accepted that they gonna throw me on the bus. Cause remember I told you the dream when the wall, basically when Father parted the Red Sea and the wall, it basically like a wall of water. That's what happened. Every time I'm trying to help my family in my dream. Even another time in a dream, I was trying to push them out the window because something was coming toward us. And they chose somebody else technically over me. They said, no, we got to help them. And I'm like, no, they're kind of evil too. And they wasn't listening. They was being blinded and being sleep and being the sheep or whatever. Just, they was not accepting. I was like, yo, they jeopardizing both of us trying to save that person. And then with the one with the Red Sea, in a sense, like that's the vibes that I actually got in the movie. I mean, I said the movie. That's what I got in my dream. That the freaking war was coming up. After I told you, I'm gonna just be honest. It was my nephew. My nephew was tripping, talking about you want me lucky gold, you want me lucky charms. And I said, what the heck? So I said, oh man, is there like a Irish demon in him or something? Like, I really have to look into that because, you know, when kids have imaginary friends and stuff, and if you generational curses, if you went through nightmares, or if you got certain demons in your family, they're gonna come for your young cousins. They coming for your nephews. They coming for your kids. You know that's gonna happen. They coming for your kids. That's gonna happen. So I already accepted that all the stuff that we have not broken off from my family is going down to my cousins and going down to like him, my nephew, which really does kind of suck. Like I gotta get it together, or one of us, or everybody, somebody. I be feeling like this times I felt it because I'm like, okay, I feel like I was a black sheep of like the whole family, not even just intermediate, but my whole family. Everybody, like they all just make me, even when I had a birthday thrown for me, it was the most oddest, strangest thing. I know it was a full like set up. It was so odd that I was like, I had a decent time because I'm like, oh, that's so sweet of them. All these years that they know me, and you know I'm in my 30s, they never threw me a birthday party that I really recall, like my family per se as a whole. So when they did that, I was just like, this is strange. And then when I'm vibing at the party, even when I put on one of the songs that I really like on him, Get Your Back Up Off the Wall or Get Down on It. It was actually that one. Hyena. Yeah, I think that's the same one. Or was it the other one? What's the other song? Well, I always, before I was heavy on like even Electric Slide. Oh, I just always want to do it. I don't mind. I think there's something about that too. So I need to stop. But they nobody, not one relative wanted to dance with me. And it was over. It was